Should you become a realtor? Before you do this, you need to ask yourself these 4 questions. It's going to answer this for you. Hopefully, you can think through these things and come up with solutions and then push on forward. If you have any hesitations with any of these particular things, you might want to consider a different career path. I'm not trying to scare you away. There are lots of people who can become very successful realtors, but you got to answer these 4 things. If I haven't seen you before, hi, my name's Charlie Cameron. Welcome to my channel. I'm a realtor, investor, and team leader with ត្ថě Realty. I've got the goal of helping thousands of real estate agents create massive financial success, take control of their businesses, and create a high-quality freedom lifestyle through real estate. How's that sound? Let's jump into it. Question number 1. Do you have an entrepreneurial spirit? What I mean by that, are you the kind of self-driven, self-motivated person? Someone that can take complete ownership of building a business. Because when you sign up as a realtor, you're usually an independent contractor. The key word there being independent. You're a 1099 employee. Yes, you have to hang your license with a brokerage, but that brokerage typically isn't going to hand you business. They're going to give you the training and the tools and the mentorship and the support, hopefully, to build your business. But ultimately, you have to build your business, which means you have to build your client base. It's a very important thing a lot of people don't understand about real estate. And if you want to learn more about that, go watch that video where I talk about the one thing nobody tells new realtors until after they're licensed. The second question to ask yourself is, are you willing to work nights and weekends? I know it sounds kind of silly, like, why is he asking? Of course, I'll work a night here or a weekend there. No, what I mean is, consider this. Your clients, the vast majority of your clients work 8 to 5, Monday to Friday. So when are they going to want to see houses? When are they going to want to meet you for listing appointments? Guess what? It's mostly evenings and weekends. Sometimes during the week, and you can kind of work those things out and work a schedule out. But you're just going to have to hustle, especially as a new agent, and you haven't established a team, you don't have any teammates yet, or you don't have any partner agents in the area yet, which you can partner with any agents in your area and work together and leverage each other's time in smart ways. But if you don't have any of that yet, you're going to have to work some nights and weekends. That's just part of this. And that's where you're going to get text messages. That's where you're going to get calls. You're going to have issues to solve, weirdly, at night, when it's time to put the kids to bed and it's time to cook dinner. That's just a part of the business. Luckily, there are ways you can leverage different people, and transaction coordinators, teammates, to help get some of that time back. You could partner with people in your market to help you with different days of the week and switching off and stuff and showing for each other. There are ways to definitely get around that. We teach a lot of that to our team. But you're still going to have to work some nights and weekends. So are you willing? Question 3. Can you mentally withstand commission income rather than a steady paycheck? Now, don't get me wrong. Commission income can be very, very nice. However, at most brokerages, if you don't have a team, you only get paid when you personally close. Especially if you're a newer agent building up your business, building up your client base, you may not know when that next closing is. You might have clients that aren't looking to close for a few months, and you don't have anything currently in the pipeline for this month. You can have ups and downs, ebbs and flows. You can have a massive, massive month and then nothing for 3. I mean, some markets are just that way where, hey, like a military market where I'm at, everybody moves a couple times a year, and there's a lot going on during those times, and then nothing some of the year. So that's something you kind of have to just put in your head is, hey, I'm going to have potentially an unsteady income sometimes, or maybe a more kind of rhythmic or seasonal income rather than that steady paycheck. Now, can you make a lot more than some W-2 jobs? Yes, you can make a lot if you do a really, really good job. But it's not always like this, right? You show up for work, it's your 9 to 5, you make the same amount of money every 2 weeks. It's not exactly like that. It's going to ebb and flow. Our 4th and final question is, how will you solve the challenges of retirement and healthcare? Now, with a W-2 job, a lot of times retirement can be subsidized, can be partially sponsored by the employer. There's a 401k. They might do some sort of matching in there. There could even be a pension, like if you're in the military. And then healthcare, it's typically subsidized by the employer, right? They're paying some of that. Now, that's different in real estate. When you're a 1099 employee at most brokerages, Now, there are a few. At most brokerages, there's no retirement plan at all, whatsoever. You could spend 30 years selling real estate, making a broker wealthy, and you're left with a nothing. Not even a business you could sell unless you had a decent sized team built. So that's crazy, right? You do all that stuff and then you got nothing. So you're going to have to figure out how to smartly invest on the side or potentially build a team. eXp Realty, there's a couple other ways we build income over time, and we could step away from real estate over time, which is really kind of cool. But that doesn't exist at most places. And then on the healthcare side, most brokerages don't provide anything. You got to go out and get it. And trust me, when you get licensed, you're going to get spammed nonstop. You're going to get text messages all the time. Oh, I'd like to give you a quote. It's open season on health insurance, blah, blah, blah. Luckily, we have a subsidized kind of total company plan you can look into opting into. But most brokerages don't have that. You do have to go figure out how to get healthcare on your own. A lot of times, Association of Realtors will have associated things. The state ones or local ones may have associated healthcare type plans that you can go pay for, but your broker isn't going to subsidize it for you. So that's something to keep in mind. So I hope these 4 questions really made you think. Once you kind of think through those, you'll have a sense, you'll have a gut feeling as to whether, you know what, yes, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm ready, I can solve these things, I can work for myself, I can do this thing and push forward, or maybe you decide it's not the best option for you, and that's okay too. Now, you don't have to do this alone. There are advantages out there you can get by hanging out with the right people, okay? So subscribe to this channel because I'm going to talk a lot more about lead generation. We're going to talk about healthcare. We're going to talk about building other income streams as a realtor, building a retirement plan as a realtor. All these things are possible. And if you'd like to consider the Lion League team at eXp Realty, where we have healthcare options, we do lead generation training to help you build your own business, we have retirement options, ways to build equity, all these kind of great things available to you as an agent so you can build this massive business and worry less about those questions we asked. Feel free to schedule a discovery call. There's a link below. We'll gladly show you the model. We'll show you those benefits and the additional benefits that our team provides if it's the right fit for you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.